Today, I want to talk to you about something that can absolutely change the direction of your life. There are 5 specific steps, 5 critical principles that successful people understand, principles that, when followed, will unlock the doors to unstoppable success in your life. These steps aren't just theories, these are practical strategies, battle tested and proven to work. So, if you're ready to elevate your life, to take the actions that lead to success, step by step, let's dive right in. The journey begins now. Step 1. Clarify your vision and set specific goals. Introduction. Why clarity and goals matter. Success is often described as something that is achieved through hard work, persistence, and a bit of luck. However, the underlying truth is that success begins with clarity. If you don't know exactly what you're aiming for, you'll never know when you've arrived. This is why clarifying your vision and setting specific goals are the foundational steps in achieving unstoppable success. When your vision is clear and your goals are specific, you create a roadmap for your life, a direction to follow. Without it, you're like a ship sailing in open waters, with no destination in mind, drifting aimlessly. And while you may be moving, you won't be moving toward anything meaningful. In this section, we will explore the importance of clarity and goal setting, how to establish your vision, why specificity in goals is critical, and how to break down your vision into achievable steps that will make your success inevitable. The importance of clarity. Understanding your vision, the first part of this process is gaining absolute clarity on what you truly want in life. This is your vision. A vision is more than just a wish. It's a detailed picture of the life you want to live, the person you want to become, and the things you want to achieve. Many people don't take the time to define their vision. Instead, they let life happen to them, reacting to situations without ever having a clear sense of purpose. They set goals without understanding why they want those goals or how those goals fit into their bigger picture. Without clarity, goals become disjointed, and the path forward can feel uncertain. Clarity means you know what you want, why you want it, and how you'll get there. This clarity will fuel your motivation, give you the strength to overcome obstacles, and provide you with the focus needed to stay on track. To gain clarity, you need to ask yourself a few deep introspective questions. What do I truly want from life? What does success look like to me? And what are the values I want to live by? What do I want my legacy to be? These aren't easy questions to answer, and it may take time to get clear about your vision, but this is the groundwork for everything else. When you have clarity, you're no longer living life by default. You're living with intention. Creating your vision start by imagining your ideal future. Visualize your life in vivid detail. Your career, your relationships, your health, your personal growth, your finances, and your contribution to the world. How does it look? How does it feel? Where are you living? What are you doing? Who are you spending time with? Once you have a clear picture, write it down. Write a vision statement that encompasses everything you want to achieve. Make it specific, detailed, and expansive. The more specific your vision is, the easier it will be to create goals that will help you achieve it. Why specificity in goal setting is critical while your vision is the big picture. Goals are the actionable steps you take to turn that vision into reality. Setting goals is the practical application of your vision. However, many people set vague goals like I want to be successful or I want to be happy. These types of goals lack clarity and specificity, which makes them difficult, if not impossible, to achieve. The key to goal setting is specificity. A goal should be clear, measurable, and time-bound. The more specific your goal is, the easier it is to create an actionable plan and take the necessary steps toward achieving it. Without specificity, you are setting yourself up for failure. For example, saying I want to lose weight is a goal, but it's not specific enough. A more specific goal would be I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 months by eating a balanced diet and exercising for 30 minutes each day. This goal is clear, measurable, and includes a timeline for achievement. The SMART Goal Framework, a great tool for setting specific goals, is the SMART Goal Framework. SMART stands for specific. Your goals should be clear and well-defined. Measurable. You should be able to measure your progress. Achievable. The goal should be realistic and attainable. Relevant. Your goals should matter to you and align with your bigger vision. Time-bound. Set a deadline for achieving your goal. By using this framework, you increase the likelihood of achieving your goals because they become more structured, easier to manage. For instance, If your vision is to become financially independent, a smart goal might be save $10,000 in the next year by setting aside $800 each month for my income. This goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Breaking down your vision into actionable steps once your goals are set. The next step is to break them down into manageable tasks. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you look at a big goal, like writing a book, launching a business, or running a marathon. But the key is to break the goal down into smaller, actionable steps that can be completed consistently over time. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, it might seem daunting, but by breaking it down, you can create a plan. You might start by walking 30 minutes a day, then gradually build up to running short distances. Eventually, you'll be running long distances, and before you know it, you'll be crossing the marathon finish line. This approach doesn't just apply to physical goals. It applies to any goal you set, whether it's personal development, career, relationships, or finances. Creating a step-by-step plan to find the goal. Clearly state the goal you want to achieve. Break it down. Identify smaller steps that will help you reach your goal. Create a timeline. Assign a realistic deadline for each step. Start small. Begin with simple tasks that will gradually lead to the bigger goal. Track progress. Regularly monitor your progress to ensure you're staying on track. Remember, success is not about one big leap. It's about consistent small actions that build momentum over time. Maintaining focus and staying on track, it's easy to set goals, but staying committed to them is where many people struggle. The key to maintaining focus and staying on track is to develop strong habits and routines that support your goals. Prioritize and eliminate distractions. Your time and energy are limited, so it's crucial to focus on what matters most. Set clear priorities and eliminate distractions that don't align with your vision. Whether it's time spent on social media, unnecessary commitments, or habits that drain your energy, learn to say no to things that do not contribute to your growth. Use visualization and affirmations. Visualization and positive affirmations are powerful tools that can keep you focused and motivated. Take a few moments each day to visualize yourself achieving your goal. Imagine the feelings of success and satisfaction you'll experience. Pair this visualization with positive affirmations like, I am capable of achieving my dreams, or I am moving closer to my goal every day. Overcoming setbacks and staying motivated. No journey to success is without setbacks. Whether it's an unexpected obstacle, a failure, or a detour in your plan, it's important to stay focused and not lose sight of your vision. Remember, setbacks are a natural part of the process. They don't define your success. They simply help you learn, grow, and refine your approach. When you encounter setbacks, it's essential to reframe your perspective. Instead of seeing them as failures, see them as learning opportunities. Understand that every challenge you face is helping you become stronger, more resilient, and more prepared for the next step on your journey. Stay persistent. Success doesn't come easily, and the road can be tough. But perseverance is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up too soon. Commit to staying persistent. No matter how many obstacles arise, keep pushing forward. Your consistency and commitment will eventually pay off. Conclusion: clarity and goals as the foundation of success. Clarifying your vision and setting specific goals is the first and most important step toward achieving unstoppable success. Your vision is the big picture, the guiding light that keeps you on track. Your goals are the stepping stones that make that vision a reality. When combined, they create a powerful blueprint for success. Remember, clarity gives you focus, specificity gives you direction, and action gives you results. Take the time today to clarify your vision and set clear, specific goals. Write them down, break them down, and take action every single day toward their achievement. Your dreams are within reach, and by following these principles, you will not just achieve success, you will achieve unstoppable success. Step 2. Develop unshakable determination. Introduction. Why determination is key to success. The road to success is never smooth, and it's certainly not without its bumps. There will be obstacles, challenges, setbacks, and failures along the way. But the one thing that can make all the difference between success and failure is your determination. Determination is the unwavering resolve to keep moving forward despite difficulties, setbacks, or doubts. It is the internal force that pushes you to rise each time you fall. Without determination, No amount of talent, skill, or opportunity can bring you closer to your dreams. Determination is not just about motivation. It's about commitment to your goals, even when things aren't going well. It's the drive to keep moving, keep striving, and keep fighting for your vision, regardless of how many times you're knocked down. In this section, we'll delve into what determination really means, why it's essential to achieving success, how to develop it, and how to make it unshakable. We'll also explore how you can stay determined even in the face of failure, distractions, and discouragement. The nature of determination. More than just willpower at its core. Determination is about much more than sheer willpower or a moment of motivation. It's about a deep-rooted commitment to your goals, combined with the resilience to keep pushing forward when things get tough. While motivation is important for starting something new, it is often fleeting. Motivation can wane, and without determination, you'll find yourself giving up when the going gets rough. Determination is the mental and emotional strength that allows you to keep moving forward even when things don't go according to plan. It's the ability to continue on the path, even if it means facing discomfort, setbacks, or failure. While motivation may be what gets you started, it is determination that gets you through the tough times and helps you push through to the finish line. Successful people know this. They know that no goal worth achieving is going to come without challenges. What sets them apart is their unwavering determination to persist when others might quit. They have an internal strength that keeps them moving forward when the world around them seems to fall apart. And this is something you can develop too. Why determination is critical for success. Why is determination so critical? Because without it, you won't be able to overcome the many obstacles that you will inevitably face on your journey to success. Life is full of challenges, whether it's in your career, personal life, health, or relationships. There will always be moments when things aren't going as planned. These obstacles can cause feelings of doubt, fear, frustration, and even despair. But it is determination that allows you to overcome those feelings and push through difficult times. Think about it. Every successful person you admire has faced challenges, roadblocks, and failure. What differentiates them is not that they didn't face adversity, it's that they didn't let adversity stop them. They chose to be determined, to persist, and to continue on their path despite the challenges. Consider the example of Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors in history. He is known for his determination in the face of repeated failure. When creating the light bulb, he faced countless failures with many people telling him it was impossible. Yet, he refused to give up. When asked about his many unsuccessful attempts, Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His determination ultimately led to success, and he changed the world as a result. Similarly, J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, faced rejection after rejection from publishers before finding success. But she remained determined, and that determination resulted in one of the best-selling book series in history. Success requires resilience, a willingness to continue when everything seems to be against you. The truth is, you will encounter failure at some point. You will face doubts and obstacles. But your ability to keep going, to stay determined even when things aren't going your way, will determine whether or not you achieve success. How to build unshakable determination. 1. Cultivate a strong why. The foundation of determination is having a strong why. Your reason for pursuing a goal should be so compelling that it propels you forward even when obstacles arise. If your goal is tied to something deeply meaningful to you, such as your passion, family, or a vision of a better life, it becomes much easier to stay determined. When your why is clear, it becomes the driving force behind your actions. It provides the emotional fuel to keep going, especially when motivation wanes. Ask yourself, why do you want this goal? Why is this achievement so important to you? What will it mean for your life? When you are deeply connected to your purpose, determination naturally follows. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, your why might be to improve your health so you can live a longer, more fulfilling life with your loved ones. Knowing that will keep you determined when you're tempted to give up on your diet or skip your workout. 2. Develop a growth mindset. One of the most important aspects of building determination is developing a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed over time through dedication and hard work. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn, not as insurmountable obstacles. When you have a growth mindset, you understand that setbacks are part of the learning process. Failure becomes a lesson rather than a reason to quit. Embracing this mindset allows you to stay determined, even in the face of failure. Every failure becomes a stepping stone toward eventual success. 3. Set smaller achievable milestones. While your larger goal may seem overwhelming at times, it's important to break it down into smaller, manageable milestones. This not only makes the goal seem more attainable, but also gives you the opportunity to celebrate progress along the way. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, the thought of writing an entire book may seem like an insurmountable task. But when you break it down into smaller steps, like writing a chapter each week or even a few pages a day, it becomes much easier to stay determined and see your progress. Small wins add up and create the momentum needed to keep going. 4. Build habits of persistence. Determination is not a trait you're born with. It's a habit that can be developed. Habits of persistence are the daily practices and routines that enable you to stay on track, even when you don't feel like it. These habits can range from setting a consistent schedule for working on your goal, to visualizing your success each day, to finding accountability partners who will keep you on track. Habits create structure and consistency, and they prevent you from giving in to procrastination or distractions. For example, if your goal is to become a successful entrepreneur, building habits like dedicating time each day to learning new skills, working on your business, or networking will help you stay on course. 5. Stay committed to the long-term vision. Determination also requires you to think long-term. Success doesn't happen overnight, and the road to your goal may take years. Staying committed to the long-term vision will help you stay determined when things don't seem to be progressing as quickly as you'd like. You must have the discipline to stay focused on your end goal, even when the immediate results aren't visible. Over time, the compound effect of consistent effort and determination will pay off. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep your eyes on the prize, stay disciplined, and stay determined, and you will eventually get there. Overcoming doubt and staying determined. Doubt is one of the greatest enemies of determination. When you're faced with failure or setbacks, it's easy to start doubting yourself and your ability to succeed. But this is where mental resilience comes in. To stay determined, you must develop the ability to push through those moments of doubt and stay focused on your vision in your end. A key strategy for overcoming doubt is to surround yourself with positivity, whether through affirmations, motivational content, or surrounding yourself with people who believe in you and encourage your success. By controlling your environment and the input you receive, you can keep your mind in a place of confidence and belief in your abilities. Conclusion: unshakable determination is your secret weapon. Unshakable determination is what separates the winners from the quitters. It's what turns dreams into reality and makes success inevitable. No matter the obstacles you face, no matter how many times you fail, your ability to stay determined will be the key to overcoming everything that stands in your way. By cultivating a strong why, developing a growth mindset, setting smaller milestones, building persistence habits, and staying committed to your long-term vision, you'll not only develop determination, you'll make it unshakable. Remember, success doesn't belong to those who never fail. It belongs to those who keep going despite failure. Stay determined, keep moving forward, and you will achieve unstoppable success. Step 3. Commit to continuous growth. Introduction. The power of growth. One of the most profound truths about success is that it is not a destination but a journey, a process of continual evolution. Success is not achieved by remaining the same. It is achieved by continually learning, adapting, and growing. Those who succeed are not just talented or lucky. They are committed to constant growth. In this section, we will explore why continuous growth is essential to your success, how to commit to lifelong learning, and how this mindset can propel you forward in every area of your life. We will also dive into how you can develop a habit of growth, how to maintain this habit despite challenges, and how you can keep improving yourself to become the best version of yourself. The importance of continuous growth at the heart of every successful individual is an unwavering commitment to self-improvement. The concept of growth is universal. whether in business, personal development, relationships, or health. If you are not growing, you are stagnating. And stagnation is the enemy of success. In today's fast-paced world, staying stagnant means falling behind. Growth is the key to adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and those who fail to grow, adapt, and evolve will be left behind. From technological advancements to shifts in the job market, the only constant in life is change. Without growth, you cannot respond to these changes effectively. Moreover, growth fuels confidence. When you continuously improve, you gain more competence. And with competence comes confidence. You feel more capable, and this self-assurance enables you to take on bigger challenges and push your limits. The more you grow, the more you realize that your potential is truly limitless. So why is growth so important to success? Because it opens new doors. It gives you the skills and mindset to navigate life's challenges, achieve your goals, and reach new heights. Growth ensures that you don't get stuck at any point in your journey, but instead keep evolving into a stronger, smarter, and more capable version of yourself. Understanding the growth mindset, the concept of a growth mindset was popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck in her groundbreaking book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. Dweck's research reveals that people with a growth mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and perseverance. In contrast, those with a fixed mindset believe that their talents are innate and unchangeable. They see intelligence, abilities, and character traits as static qualities that cannot be altered, which limits their potential for growth. People with a fixed mindset are often afraid of challenges and view failure as a reflection of their abilities. This fear of failure can prevent them from trying new things, taking risks, or even learning from their mistakes. On the other hand, individuals with a growth mindset see failure as feedback. They understand that mistakes and setbacks are part of the learning process, and rather than feeling defeated, they view them as opportunities to improve. They embrace challenges, persevere through adversity, and constantly seek out new ways to grow and learn. Adopting a growth mindset is one of the most important steps you can take toward committing to continuous growth. It shifts your perspective from fixed limitations to unlimited potential. When you adopt this mindset, you stop fearing failure and start seeing it as a necessary part of growth. You begin to take risks, embrace challenges, and pursue opportunities for learning and improvement. Committing to lifelong learning growth does not happen by accident. It happens through deliberate action and commitment. Committing to continuous growth means making learning a lifelong priority. In the same way that a plant needs consistent water, sunlight, and nutrients to grow, you need constant learning to continue evolving. Lifelong learning is essential for staying relevant and competitive in any field. Whether you're an entrepreneur, an employee, a student, or a retiree, the commitment to learning is crucial for staying ahead. In the rapidly changing world we live in, knowledge becomes obsolete quickly. What you know today might not be as valuable tomorrow, so you must always be learning to keep up with the evolving landscape. The beauty of lifelong learning is that it doesn't have to be confined to formal education or structured programs. Learning is a continuous, ongoing process that happens in a variety of ways. Reading books. Books are a treasure trove of knowledge, and they are one of the easiest ways to learn from the great minds in various fields. Taking courses, whether online or in person, courses allow you to develop new skills and knowledge in specific areas of interest. Learning from others. Networking with mentors, peers, or colleagues can expose you to new perspectives, strategies, and experiences that broaden your understanding. Podcasts and documentaries. These are great tools for learning while on the go, whether you're commuting, exercising, or just relaxing. One of the most important aspects of lifelong learning is maintaining an open mind. As you grow, you will inevitably encounter new ideas, new ways of thinking, and new paradigms that challenge your old beliefs. Being open to change and willing to learn is essential to growth. This mindset allows you to see learning as a continuous journey rather than a finite task. Building a habit of growth, the key to continuous growth is turning it into a habit, a regular, non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Without habit, learning and growth become sporadic and inconsistent. To build a habit of growth, you need to integrate learning into your daily life, just like eating, exercising, or sleeping. 1. Set daily learning goals to make growth a habit. Set daily learning goals. These don't have to be big, overwhelming tasks. They can be small and manageable. For example, commit to reading for 20 minutes a day, watching an educational video, or learning one new skill every day. As you start to see the benefits of these small actions, you will naturally develop a craving for more growth. 2. Consistency over intensity. It's important to remember that consistency is more important than intensity when it comes to growth. It's better to read 10 pages of a book every day than to read 100 pages in one sitting and then stop for weeks. Small, consistent actions add up over time and lead to greater success. Growth happens when you show up every day, even if it's for a small amount of time. 3. Track your progress. Keeping track of your growth is a great way to stay motivated and see how far you've come. Whether you're learning a new language, mastering a new skill, or reading books, tracking your progress can help you recognize milestones and stay inspired to keep moving forward. 4. Surround yourself with growth-oriented people. The people you spend time with have a profound impact on your growth. If you surround yourself with people who are committed to learning and growing, it will inspire you to do the same. Seek out communities, groups, or mentors who share your commitment to personal and professional development. Engaging in conversations with growth-minded individuals will help you expand your thinking and keep you motivated. Overcoming barriers to growth. While the idea of committing to continuous growth may sound inspiring, there are often barriers that can hinder progress. These can include fear of failure. Many people avoid growth because they fear making mistakes. They see failure as something negative rather than as a valuable lesson. Comfort zone. Growth requires stepping outside of your comfort zone, which can be uncomfortable and intimidating. People often resist growth because it feels easier to stay where they are, even if that means stagnation. Lack of time. We all lead busy lives, and finding time to commit to personal growth can feel overwhelming. However, as discussed earlier, growth doesn't require hours of intense effort every day. Even small, consistent actions can lead to significant improvements over time. The key to overcoming these barriers is to embrace discomfort as a necessary part of the growth process. Challenge yourself to do things you've never done before. Recognize that failure is a teacher, not a setback. And above all, make growth a priority by creating time for it in your life, no matter how busy you are. The long-term benefits of continuous growth. When you commit to continuous growth, you are not only setting yourself up for success in the short term, you are building a life of long-term success. Growth brings with it a sense of fulfillment, confidence, and the ability to overcome any challenges that come your way. As you grow, you will increase your adaptability. The more you learn, the more flexible and adaptable you become. You'll be better equipped to handle changes in your life and career. Boost your self-esteem. Continuous growth builds competence, and competence leads to confidence. The more you achieve, the more you believe in your abilities. Unlock your potential. Every step you take in your growth journey unlocks new possibilities, helping you realize your full potential. Create new opportunities. As you grow, new opportunities will arise. Your personal and professional development will open doors that you may never have considered before. Conclusion: a lifelong commitment to growth, committing to continuous growth, is a journey, not a destination. It is the process of becoming a better, more capable version of yourself every single day. The more you grow, the more you realize that the possibilities in life are endless. To achieve unstoppable success, you must embrace growth as a constant and ongoing process. Make learning a part of your daily life. Seek out new experiences and challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone. Keep evolving and success will follow. Step 4. Believe in yourself and your potential. Introduction. The power of self-belief. Self-belief is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It is the foundation upon which all success is built. If you do not believe in yourself, it becomes almost impossible to achieve your goals, no matter how talented, skilled, or knowledgeable you may be. On the other hand, when you truly believe in your abilities, doors open, obstacles seem smaller, and you start taking bold steps toward achieving your dreams. Self-belief is not just a motivational concept. It's the very essence of achieving success in any field. It is the mental force that propels you forward when challenges arise, when others doubt you, and when failure knocks on your door. In this section, we will explore why believing in yourself is critical to achieving your goals, how to build this belief from within, and the profound impact it will have on your ability to achieve unstoppable success. Why self-belief is the foundation of success. Believing in yourself is the cornerstone of every great achievement. Without this belief, you are essentially sabotaging your own success before you even begin. Self-belief is the fuel that drives you to take action, face adversity, and overcome challenges. It is the confidence that pushes you to step out of your comfort zone, make bold decisions, and keep going even when things seem impossible. Think about the successful people you admire. Whether they are athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, or leaders, one thing they all have in common is a deep belief in their own potential. This belief doesn't just manifest in their actions, it's also evident in their mindset. They see themselves as capable of achieving their goals, and that belief shapes every decision they make. Without self-belief, you are left second-guessing yourself at every turn. You begin to doubt your abilities, question your decisions, and fear failure. These doubts create a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you don't believe in your potential, you are less likely to take the risks needed to succeed, and even when you do try, you may not fully commit or give your best effort. Self-belief is not about arrogance or thinking you're better than others. It's about knowing that you have the ability to learn, grow, and succeed. It's about trusting yourself and your ability to adapt and overcome challenges. With a strong belief in yourself, you will approach every challenge as an opportunity to learn, and you will persevere in the face of adversity. The psychological importance of believing in yourself, belief in yourself isn't just a nice to have, it's deeply rooted in psychological principles. The way you view yourself has a profound impact on how you interact with the world. It shapes your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and ultimately, your success. Psychologists often talk about self-efficacy, a concept popularized by Albert Bandura. Self-efficacy refers to the belief in your ability to influence the course of events in your life through your own efforts. When you have high self-efficacy, you are more likely to take on challenges, persist in the face of obstacles, and rebound from setbacks. On the other hand, if you have low self-efficacy, you are more likely to give up or avoid challenges altogether. The belief that you can succeed is a key driver of motivation. When you believe in your potential, you are more likely to set high goals and be willing to put in the effort needed to achieve them. Without self-belief, even the smallest obstacles can seem insurmountable. But when you believe that you are capable of overcoming challenges, you're more likely to keep pushing through, learn from your mistakes, and ultimately reach your desired outcome. Belief in yourself also influences your emotional resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned. However, when you believe in your ability to succeed, you are more likely to stay calm under pressure, maintain a positive attitude, and keep working toward your goals despite setbacks. How to build self-belief. Building self-belief is not an overnight process. It's a journey of self-discovery, practice, and reinforcement. The good news is that self-belief can be cultivated with intention and effort. Here are some practical ways to develop and strengthen your belief in yourself. 1. Embrace your past achievements. One of the easiest ways to begin building self-belief is to reflect on your past successes. Every person has faced challenges in life, but everyone has also overcome something. Whether it's graduating from school, landing a job, or mastering a skill, you've accomplished things that prove your ability to succeed. Take some time to reflect on your past victories, big or small, and use them as evidence of your ability to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. These achievements are reminders that you can succeed. Keep a journal of your wins, and whenever you feel doubt creeping in, remind yourself of the times you've succeeded before. Even small wins are important. Every time you accomplish something, no matter how minor, you strengthen your self-belief and your self-belief. These small victories accumulate over time, reinforcing your confidence in your abilities. 2. Change your inner dialogue. The thoughts and words you say to yourself has a profound effect on your belief in yourself. Negative self-talk such as "I'm not good enough," "I'll never make it," or "I can't do this" can undermine your confidence and make you hesitant to take action. To build self-belief, you must actively challenge and reframe negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and replace those thoughts with affirmations and empowering statements. For example, replace "I'm not good enough" with "E of the ability to learn and grow," or "I can handle any challenge that comes my way." Affirmations are powerful tools to reshape your mindset. By repeating positive statements such as "I am capable," "I am worthy of success," and "I am constantly improving," you start to reprogram your mind to believe in your potential. Over time, these positive thoughts will become automatic, and you'll find yourself naturally more confident and self-assured. 3. Set and achieve small goals. Building self-belief is a gradual process, and one of the best ways to strengthen your confidence is by setting small, achievable goals. Start by setting simple, manageable goals that you know you can accomplish. Each time you achieve one of these goals, you reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. For example, if your goal is to write a book, start with the goal of writing 500 words a day. When you consistently hit this goal, you'll begin to believe that you can finish the book. Each goal you accomplish, no matter how small, adds to your confidence and self-belief. As you achieve these small goals, your belief in yourself will grow stronger, and you will gradually become more willing to set bigger, more ambitious goals. The key is to start small, build momentum, and celebrate your progress along the way. 4. Surround yourself with supportive people. The people you surround yourself with play a huge role in shaping your self-belief. Positive, supportive people can help lift you up when you're feeling low and encourage you to believe in yourself even when you doubt your abilities. Negative, toxic people, on the other hand, can drain your confidence and make it harder to believe in your potential. Seek out people who inspire you, who believe in you, and who encourage you to take risks and follow your dreams. Surrounding yourself with positive influences will help you maintain your belief in yourself, even during challenging times. If you don't have a strong support system, consider seeking out a mentor or joining groups and communities that align with your values and goals. The right people will remind you of your potential, help you see your strengths, and motivate you to keep moving forward. 5. Take action. Even when you're not sure, a powerful way to build self-belief is to take action, even when you're uncertain or afraid. One of the reasons people struggle with belief is that they wait for the perfect moment or for certainty before they act. But self-belief is often built through action, taking steps toward your goal, even when you're not sure you're ready. When you take action, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Every small step forward builds your confidence and helps you see that you can handle the challenges ahead. Action leads to progress, and progress leads to belief. The role of belief in overcoming challenges, believing in yourself, is especially important when you face adversity. Challenges are inevitable on the path to success, but how you respond to those challenges is what matters most. When you face obstacles, your belief in yourself determines whether you will give up or keep pushing forward. When you believe in your ability to overcome challenges, you see setbacks as learning opportunities, not as failures. You start to view obstacles as temporary roadblocks, not permanent barriers. This perspective helps you stay focused on your goals and keeps you motivated even when the going gets tough. Conclusion: the unstoppable power of self-belief. Believing in yourself is not a luxury. It is a necessity for achieving your dreams. Self-belief fuels action, drives resilience, and enables you to overcome obstacles. The more you believe in your abilities, the more confident you become in taking risks, facing challenges, and pursuing your goals. When you trust in your potential, nothing can hold you back. Take the time to develop and nurture your belief in yourself. Reflect on your achievements, challenge negative thoughts, set small goals, surround yourself with support, and take action. Over time, this belief will become unshakable, and you will be well on your way to unstoppable success. Step 5. Surround yourself with positive influences. Introduction. The power of your environment when it comes to success. Your environment is often more influential than you might realize. The people you surround yourself with, the spaces you spend your time in, and the input you receive all shape your mindset, actions, and ultimately, your success. Positive influences, whether they come from people, ideas, or experiences, can propel you toward your goals, while negative influences can derail your progress, increase self-doubt, and keep you from reaching your full potential. This is why step 5 of achieving unstoppable success is all about surrounding yourself with positive influences. You are, after all, the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This old saying is a powerful reminder that the people around you have a significant impact on your success. In this section, we will explore the power of positive influences, how to identify and cultivate them in your life, and how to create an environment that supports your goals and aspirations. We will also dive into the importance of removing or distancing yourself from toxic influences, and how doing so will empower you to achieve unstoppable success. Why positive influences are critical for success as human beings. We are highly social creatures, and we naturally gravitate toward the influence of others. The people we interact with regularly shape our thoughts, behaviors, and attitudes. Whether we realize it or not, we are constantly being influenced by the words, actions, and energy of those around us. The people you associate with can either lift you up or bring you down. Positive influences inspire, motivate, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself. They provide constructive feedback, celebrate your successes, and help you navigate challenges with resilience and confidence. Negative influences, on the other hand, often bring criticism, doubt, and pessimism into your life, undermining your self-belief and limiting your potential. This principle is especially important when it comes to success. You cannot achieve great success on your own. You need the support, encouragement, and collaboration of others to thrive. However, the key is ensuring that the people you surround yourself with are those who will elevate you, rather than pull you down. When you are surrounded by positive influences, you are more likely to take bold action, stay motivated, and overcome setbacks. Positive people reinforce your belief in yourself and your dreams, and they remind you of your strengths when you start to doubt yourself. They encourage you to aim higher, work harder, and push through obstacles, and they share in your successes and challenges. The impact of positive people on your mindset. The influence of positive people extends far beyond surface-level motivation. The people around you help shape your mindset, the way you view yourself, your potential, and the world around you. Your mindset is a powerful force that drives your actions, and it's often the deciding factor between success and failure. Growth mindset vs. fixed mindset. People with a growth mindset believe that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. They embrace challenges, seek out opportunities to improve, and bounce back from failure. If you surround yourself with individuals who have a growth mindset, their beliefs and behaviors will rub off on you, encouraging you to adopt a similar approach. You will start to see failure as a lesson, not a defeat, and you will develop the resilience necessary to keep moving forward. Positive thinking and self-belief. Positive people cultivate an environment of optimism. They see the best in others, believe in possibilities, and help you stay focused on what you can achieve. When you're around people who uplift you and inspire positive thinking, you will be more likely to maintain a hopeful and forward-thinking attitude. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means focusing on solutions and maintaining the belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. Emotional resilience. Positive influences help you develop emotional resilience, the ability to stay calm and focused during stressful situations. When you're around people who face challenges with grace and optimism, you learn to approach difficulties with the same mindset. Rather than getting overwhelmed or discouraged by obstacles, you become more capable of staying steady and moving forward with determination. Identifying positive influences in your life, while the importance of positive influences is clear, the next question is, how do you identify them? People who support your goals. Positive influences are individuals who not only believe in you, but also encourage your ambitions. So they are genuinely interested in your success and are willing to help you achieve your goals, whether through guidance, resources, or simply by offering words of encouragement. These people are motivators who inspire you to take action and continue pushing forward. People who provide constructive feedback. Positive influences don't just tell you what you want to hear, they help you improve. Constructive feedback is essential for growth. The right people will give you honest, respectful feedback that helps you become better. They will point out areas for improvement without making you feel inadequate. and they will help you see things from a different perspective. People who have a similar mindset. Look for people who share your values, work ethic, and vision for the future. They don't need to have the exact same goals as you, but their attitudes and behaviors should align with the growth and success you're striving for. Being around people who think positively, take action, and value continuous growth will reinforce these qualities in you as well. People who inspire and motivate you. Positive influences are individuals who spark something inside of you. When you're around them, you feel energized, motivated, and empowered to take action. They inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Whether it's through their own achievements, their mindset, or their approach to life, these people make you believe that you too can achieve greatness. People who share in your successes and challenges. A truly positive influence is someone who is there for you through both the highs and the lows. They celebrate your victories with you and support you when you face setbacks. These people are genuine in their care and help you stay grounded and focused on your journey. How to cultivate positive relationships is important to understand that positive influences don't just happen by chance. They require intentional effort. Here are some steps to cultivate positive relationships and surround yourself with people who will help you achieve success. Be selective about who you spend time with. Look at the people around you and assess whether they add value to your life. Do they support your goals? Do they uplift and inspire you? If not, it may be time to distance yourself from negative or toxic individuals who hold you back. You have the right to protect your energy and choose who you let influence you. Seek out mentors and role models. Mentors are people who can provide guidance, share their wisdom, and offer invaluable support. They've already walked the path you're on, and they can help you avoid pitfalls and navigate challenges. Having a mentor can be incredibly beneficial in your journey toward success. Engage in communities that align with your goals. Whether online or in person, communities of like-minded individuals can provide support, networking opportunities, and a sense of belonging. Surrounding yourself with people who share your values and interests will reinforce your own commitment to success. Be a positive influence yourself. Remember that positive influences are a two-way street. In order to attract positive people, you must first be one yourself. Be someone who uplifts, motivates, and supports others in their journey. Practice empathy, encouragement, and gratitude, and others will naturally gravitate toward you. Removing or distancing yourself from toxic influences while surrounding yourself with positive influences is essential. Removing negative or toxic influences is just as important. Toxic people can have a detrimental effect on your mindset, your confidence, and your ability to succeed. These individuals often drain your energy. They may complain constantly, spread negativity, or engage in gossip. Undermine your confidence. Toxic individuals might belittle your ideas, make you feel insecure, or plant seeds of doubt. Create unnecessary drama. They may try to bring you into conflict, distract you from your goals, or pull you away from your vision. It's important to recognize toxic relationships and take steps to distance yourself from them. This may mean limiting your time with certain individuals, setting clear boundaries, or even cutting ties altogether. While this can be difficult, protecting your energy is essential for your success. Creating a positive environment for success, in addition to surrounding yourself with the right people. Creating a positive physical environment is key to maintaining focus and productivity. The environment around you plays a big role in your mindset, energy levels, and overall success. Here are a few tips to create a space that supports your goals. Declutter your space. A cluttered environment can lead to a cluttered mind. Take time to organize your physical space to create an atmosphere of calm and focus. Surround yourself with inspiration. Fill your environment with items that inspire you, whether it's motivational quotes, artwork, or photos that remind you of your goals. Create a workspace that promotes focus. If you work from home or spend a lot of time in one space, make sure it is conducive to productivity. This may mean having a designated workspace, minimizing distractions, and organizing your materials. Incorporate self-care into your routine. Surround yourself with activities and practices that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Prioritize self-care routines like meditation, exercise, healthy eating, and relaxation to keep your energy levels high. The power of positive influences in achieving success. The people and environment you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your success. Positive influences provide the encouragement, inspiration, and support you need to pursue your goals and achieve your vision. They help you stay motivated, resilient, and focused even when challenges arise. To achieve unstoppable success, it's crucial that you intentionally surround yourself with people who uplift, inspire, and challenge you. Equally important is distancing yourself from negative or toxic influences that drain your energy and hinder your progress. By cultivating positive relationships and creating an environment that supports your success, you empower yourself to unlock your full potential. Remember, you are the sum of the people you associate with. Choose wisely and your success will follow. Conclusion: unstoppable success is within your reach. The journey to unstoppable success is not a path that can be walked alone. It requires the right mindset, unshakable determination, continuous growth, self-belief, and a supportive environment. Each step we've discussed is crucial to achieving the life you desire, and they all build upon one another to create a solid foundation for lasting success. Clarifying your vision and setting specific goals is the starting point. With a clear vision and concrete goals, you create a roadmap for your success. Clarity is power. When you know where you're going, every step you take brings you closer to your destination. Developing unshakable determination is the fuel that drives you when things get tough. Life is filled with challenges and setbacks, but determination gives you the strength to persevere. It's the force that keeps you moving forward no matter how many obstacles you face. Committing to continuous growth ensures that you are always evolving, adapting, and improving. The world is changing rapidly, and to stay competitive and relevant, you must embrace learning as a lifelong journey. Growth is the key to unlocking your full potential. Believing in yourself and your potential is the inner foundation for everything. Without belief in your abilities, it's difficult to take the risks, make the bold moves, or embrace the challenges required for success. When you believe in yourself, you unlock a limitless source of confidence, resilience, and perseverance. Surrounding yourself with positive influences completes the cycle. The people you associate with, the environment you create, and the energy you surround yourself with play a crucial role in your success. Positive influences help you stay motivated, focused, and on track, while negative influences can drain your energy and derail your progress. When all 5 of these steps are in place, clarity, determination, growth, self-belief, and a positive environment, you become unstoppable. Success is no longer a matter of if, but when. The road to success may not always be easy, and you may encounter challenges along the way, but by committing to these steps, you empower yourself to navigate obstacles with confidence and determination. You become someone who refuses to settle for mediocrity and is willing to put in the work, learn from failures, and grow through each experience. The power to achieve unstoppable success is within you right now. Every decision you make, every action you take, and every belief you hold will shape your future. Take the steps outlined in this guide, implement them in your life, and embrace the journey. Your potential is limitless. Success is within your reach. Embrace it, believe in it, and go after it with all you have.